Hi everyone, it's NaNoWriMo, and it's something that I definitely want to address and talk about, even though I think I'm not gonna be participating this year. It's already November 14th, so when you're watching this, it's probably gonna be like next week, so almost the end of November, but I think that's good. First, I'm gonna quickly just tell you how my writing life is going, in case you're interested to know. I think I finished writing another book. And that's just one thing that I want to quickly discuss, because you might watch this and maybe you are about to finish a book, or maybe you've never finished a book and you keep on struggling, and maybe NaNoWriMo seems like a great opportunity to finally do so, but maybe you aren't writing as much as you wish you would. And this is the third book I have ever finished writing, and this is something I'm going to keep on talking about because it's really close to my heart, and I really want to make sure that all of my fellow writers believe in themselves and in their capabilities, and just I hope that you all believe that you can finish writing a book even though it has not happened yet. And that is one thing that I've been thinking about a lot, and that is, if something hasn't happened in your life yet, doesn't mean it never will. And that is something you need to remember. And so this is the third book that I've finished. And the thing is, it's the first book in the fantasy series that I'm working on. It doesn't feel real, and it's kind of weird. It has 70,000 words, and I wanted to have a little bit more. And it's not even about the word count. It's just that, like, there's a lot missing from the book. There's a lot that I need to add. There's a lot I want to develop. But, like, I finished the first draft, and now I have something to work with, and I'm going to make sure to do everything I can to make it absolutely amazing and epic. I wanted to finish the book, and I was also thinking about participating in NaNoWriMo, not with the purpose of writing an entire book or anything, but just to get a lot of writing done. But I went to Scotland, and there's been some stuff that I need to do for school, and I'm gonna start working, and like, I'm trying to, up my game on YouTube, and so it hasn't really, I haven't had time, and I still thought that I could do something and participate, but I think it's better not to, because it would stress me out a lot, and like, I want to keep on writing, that's for sure, but I don't really want to tell myself that I'm gonna write like crazy now, because I want to take a really quick break, and I want to take a step back from the book that I just finished, and I want to focus on reading, because it's something that I haven't been doing much, and I feel like my writing skills aren't at their best, and I think the fault of that is kind of that I haven't been reading at all, and so I really want to catch up on reading. You might have had goals for NaNoWriMo that you aren't reaching, or you're killing the game, or whatever, but there will always be times when we're going to be making progress slower than we would like, because writing is hard. Sometimes life gets in the way, sometimes it just feels wrong, sometimes, we can just struggle in all kinds of ways. But I want to just tell you really quickly that every word we write is progress, and it doesn't matter if we write 100 words, 1,000, 50,000, every word counts. And I think that with things like NaNoWriMo, it is great that we are hustling and like killing the game and writing a fuck ton, but even in times when we're not writing as much, it's like we shouldn't beat ourselves up. Yes, we should always try to write as much as possible, not slack off and not be lazy, especially if it's something that we really want. We should, just do it. But if you're just not where you wish you could be, don't beat yourself up. It's okay, and you're still gonna get there. And one last thing that I really want to quickly say is, even when NaNoWriMo is over, I know this is something like the start of a new year. It's a new year, and we're like, oh my god, I'm gonna slay the game now. And we're super motivated, and we do everything to our best ability. Like, we give everything 100%. We're so motivated, and every day we wake up early, we hustle harder, we just slay the fucking game. But then it fades away, not because our life gets in the way, not because we can't do it anymore. Of course, that can sometimes happen, but in most cases, it's just the motivation fades away, and so we bail on everything. And even though we could still be working out, we could still be fighting for our dreams, we could still be doing all these things, we don't do it anymore because we don't have that external motivation. That has to come from within. Remember what you want and ask yourself how much you're willing to fight for it. With NaNoWriMo, it's this great opportunity, external motivation that's like, yes, we're a community, we're all trying to write like 50,000 words or whatever in this month, we're trying to write a fucking book and it's all great, we're motivated as fuck. And I see it on Twitter, you know, there are people who are writing thousands of words, like 2,000 every day. And it's not that they're normally not capable of it. In most cases, you know, there's not much that you change about the month, but what you change is how productive you are, how you prioritize writing. You start focusing on it more and you have this motivation, and so you just do everything you can. But normally, you know, then in all the other months in the year, it kind of fades away. And again, we need to focus on that internal motivation. I'm not saying that you should write 50,000 words every month, but I'm saying that, like, you can always give it your best shot. You can always give it 100%. You can always try to work on writing as much as humanly possible. You just need that motivation, and you need to, you know, like, prioritize writing. Figure out when you can make time for it. Remember how much it matters to you, and then do your best the whole fucking year and write, because yes, it's easy to just open the document, stare at the page, think, I'm kind of stuck, I'm not really motivated right now, I don't know what's going to happen next with the characters, and I'm really not in the mood, and then you end up watching TV shows or whatever. And of course you can watch TV shows, but if you want to write them books, man, you gotta write them. And it's hard, and I'm not saying, again, you know, I already talked about that in the video. It's okay if you sometimes get stuck. It's okay if it's just you don't manage sometimes, but at the same time, you need to remember that being a writer and writing tons of books is your dream, and so you should try to do your best to make it happen. And NaNoWriMo isn't the only time when you can do that, because you can do it literally at any point you want. Any month of the year, you can tell yourself, so I'm gonna go write 50,000 words now. And, you know, so if NaNoWriMo doesn't work out for you, if you don't write as much as you would like, or if you didn't manage to do it like me, it's totally fine, because any month can be a writing month, you know? And so keep that in mind, and remember that you love writing, you want to get them books written, and so make it happen.